Hey guys, it's Robin the Lady Biker. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Well, Allie and I are out on another camping trip, and he's behind the camera today. He's my cameraman, my camera crew. But we were talking about, did you just wave at everyone? So we were just talking about, because we're about to start making dinner, and thought we would share with y'all, after a lot of trial and error, how we landed on our camp kitchen. Take a look. All right, hey guys, so we are out this weekend. This is the first day of our 2021 PCH Pacific Coast Highway ride, and we're at our campsite, and we're gonna start making dinner here pretty soon. And we went through, oh gosh, I don't even know how many attempts at figuring all this out, but this is ultimately what we settled on. So let's start with camp kitchenware. So we have our camp stove. Now this, we got the MRS, or the fuel for the burner. Now the burner is also from MSR. It's a completely different setup, MSR. JetBoil also has a great one. So you just kind of have to do a little research to find out what's gonna work best for what you're gonna do. Great, easy. This folds up into this tiny little bag, which is great for when we're packing everything up at night. So that's what we do for our heating element. Then we have a couple of, we found, speaking of JetBoil, their frying pan. Oh my gosh, one of the best things we did, because one of our favorite meals is to cook salmon or cook some kind of fish. And this is just the right size to fit on the heating element, and it comes with its own little, I love this, see if I can pop this out, there it is. It comes with its own little spatula, so that when you're ready to pack everything up, it just snaps right in, and you don't lose it whenever it's in your bag, which is, believe me, that happens. But we also have our pot. Now this is Sea to Summit. We really like theirs, because this pot came with an entire camp kitchen inside. So we have coffee cups. Oh, that's where, it's also where we keep our little lid for the heating or the fuel element. But it also has the bowls inside. And of course, now that I'm on camera, I can't get them out. But anyway, so it comes and everything nests inside. So it really makes it convenient for when we're packing and traveling. But they clean up super easy. But these are great for coffee, for putting snacks into, whatever you need to. They're very, very convenient, very useful. So I'll put all that back together in a minute. So that's our heating element and our cookware. Now, links to all of this are going to be down in the description. You can go check it out. One of the things that we found pretty early on is you always seem to need a cutting board and a knife. And we were lucky. We were just cruising through REI, and we actually found our camp kitchenware here on sale. So it came with 3 knives, a cutting board that slides out, and you have 2 sides. So you've got one so that if you have something that might drip, it helps catch. You got a smooth side, it folds up. It's very, very convenient. This one is one that we almost never go without. It's also, for a moment, also a good idea to have some kind of cooking utensil. We like this because in the bigger pot we can use the spoon, but we can also turn around and just use the end. I know some people will take chopsticks. Great option too. Also, you can never go wrong with a pair of tongs, which is not to be confused with a thong. Another completely different thing. Did you just roll your eyes at me? So anyway, that's pretty much everything we use for our cooking and our food prep. Oh, except for we bring bandanas, because bandanas are just, they're useful for, you know, putting over your face whenever you're in a dusty area, but we also use them quite a bit to do a clean prep area. And it just, because you never know what's been on the tables, and sometimes they're dusty, so it's nice to have them. So let's talk food. Our favorite thing to do is, on our way into our campsite, is to find a local grocery store and just see what we're hungry for that day. We very often will find some kind of protein that's already pre-marinated, and we'll cook that and then have a little salad. It's never, I mean, that's usually just the way we go. It's very, very easy. We will often also buy tortillas because instead of bread, these things don't mash. And they're gluten-free, they're easy to travel with, they're fantastic. We have a bag with all of our, we have like a premix of our favorite seasonings. Now you can do little containers of individual seasonings, but we find just doing a blend of like salt, pepper, garlic, putting it in a small container, because it's what we use the most, makes it just super easy. But we also have, let's see, coffee for in the morning, oil, dish soap, everything. So that makes it very convenient to have in there. And then we have our basic emergency camp meal. So we usually take a can of chicken breast. Now, I think everyone out there that's a chef is like keeling over in pain, but hey, when you roll into your campsite late, it's quick and it's easy. With that, a little rice, chicken and rice, easy peasy meal, you can go to bed. It keeps it simple. Now, if you ever see any of my other videos with Allie off to the side munching away, it's usually the trail mix. We usually keep some trail mix with us. It's just when you're hot and you're tired, when you need to stop on the side of the road and you're between gas stations or restaurants, it's a great snack and it keeps you going, but also it's kind of nice when you're just sitting around the campfire. Some of the other just random things we carry: aluminum foil. You can never go wrong with aluminum foil. You can use it to cover grills if you want to cook over an open fire and you're in an area that allows it. You can wrap food up in it. You can do so much. You can never go wrong with aluminum foil. Huh? Patch a muffler? Possibly. No, that's just too funny. We also carry napkins, plastic utensils. It's just easy because if you lose them, who cares? They break, it's okay. You can go to the store and get more. All right. Of glove. I don't even know where we found it. If I can find a link, I will put it in the description. But we finally settled on this over any other thing, because when you're at the camp, if you ever need to handle one of the pots or the heating element while it's still hot, it's awesome. I mean, this sucker will go through anything. If you're working on the campfires, whatever. If you need to work on your bike while it's still hot, just saying. So guys, a couple of other random things that we carry as a, one moment please. Do that too. Right. All right. Some of the other random stuff we carry is a dish towel for drying, coffee cup. This may or may not be a wine cup. I will not admit it. Reusable grocery bags, because you just, sometimes you just have to carry random things that you need. Shaker bottles for rehydration, whatever you want to put in them. These are always great. It's also where we carry our camp lanterns, which is just because that's an open spot and it worked. Since we are here in an area where there's often bears and we need to sometimes have odor-proof bags, we carry those as well. Sometimes you need them, sometimes we don't. Our water bladder, which you should always have one with you. We often will get, whenever it's convenient, we'll get just a gallon of water at the store whenever we stop to get our evening meal, but this is another great, because we have, may still be in the back, but we also have a water filtration system. So if you ever need it, you have it. A little cooler. Oh, all important koozies. Because whatever you're sipping on that day, you got to keep it cool. So anyway, guys, this is our camp kitchen. And just so you know, all of this packs up and fits into this bag. It is from Viking Bags, which I think it's Viking luggage. It's down in the description. So all of this fits in there with room to spare. We also have a fire starter, one of those little fire clickers for, I don't even know what they're called, but it's a fire clicker. So we have random things like that. Oh, and a Swiss Army knife. So guys, this is where we landed. And I wanted to show you what we've done because this kind of evolved from suggestions from other people. And we tried some things didn't work for us, some things will. So that's really for you. When you're putting all this together, experiment. Don't be afraid to try something weird and random like chopsticks for cooking. It might work for you. It might not, but you never know. So, okay guys, I'm gonna turn the camera off and turn this so Allie can get to some of this too, and we can get dinner prepped because the sun's starting to go down. It's gonna be a gorgeous night and I'm hungry. So guys, if you're campers out there and there's something in your camp kitchen that you absolutely love, drop it down in the description. If you're trying to build your own and you have questions, ask. But other than that, guys, you know, once you get done with your camp meal, get out and ride. Have fun. Be safe. And we'll catch y'all tomorrow from the PCH. Bye.